Hi, I'm glad to see you here. We will learn how to create a tic-tac-toe game in a very simple and very easy way. Right now you see the final result. In addition, we will learn how to create a computer algorithm in an easy way. We will make the game step by step. Before we begin, it is very important to understand. Selecting a slot for the user is equal to 1. While selecting a slot for the computer is equal to -1. And an empty space is equal to 0. X is for the user, and O is for the computer. We will create the variable square as extern, so that we can have convenient use, and we can change it within the functions later. And the first thing is to reset the variable. As we set an empty space is equal to 0. The first function we will create is a function that prints the game board. Every time we will enter this function, a board will be printed, and each square will be printed with an X or a circle or empty, depending on the state of the game at that moment. I decided on 7 spaces in each slot, but of course everyone can choose what he think is more appropriate. As we said, a slot that belongs to the user is equal to 1, so we will print an X there. A slot that is equal to -1 belongs to the ruler, so we will print O there. We will add dividers between the rows, and between the columns. Now, we will create a function where the user decides his move. In this function we will ask the user to enter a row and column number from 1 to 3. If he entered a different number, we will inform him that the number he entered does not match, and he should try again. We will create a main while, which we will not exit until everything is correct. And we will create one while for a row, and one for a column. And we won't exit either until they enter a correct number in both. Now, after the user has entered correct numbers, we will compare the correct slot to 1. As we said, the slot the user chose is equal to 1. Of course, if the user chose a busy place, we will ask him to enter new numbers. Okay, this is an important part. Now we will create a function that selects the move of the computer. We will have to choose an order of priorities, and according to this order the computer will choose what to do. The order of priorities for choosing a computer action. 1. If the computer can win, there are 2 O's already in the row. 2. If the user can win, there are 2 X already in the row. 3. Possibility to advance to 2 in a row. 4. Empty square. Okay, so the first thing we're going to check is if the computer can win this move. First of all, we will check if he can win in a row. We are currently summing up a whole row. If the sum is equal to -2, it means that there are 2 O's in the row and an empty square. If we found a row equal to -2, we will look for the empty square, and then select the empty square. If we found such a square, we will do return, and exit the function. Now, we will do the same test for the columns. Now, we'll check the first slant. And of course, we will also check the other slant. Well done! We have finished testing if the computer can win. Now we will check if the user can win. We will copy everything we did. And we will only change the condition. If the whole row is equal to 2, then we will choose the square. And now we will copy again. And check if there is one O in the row. If we did not find a good option, we simply choose an empty square. Well done! We have completed the move selection function for the computer. Now we will just check that it works well. Now we create a function that checks if someone won. We will sum each row, each column, and the two slants. If the sum is equal to 3, the user won. And if the sum is equal to -3, the computer won. If the user won, we return 1. And if the player won, we will return -1. Now we will do the same test for the columns. And of course for each of the slants. Now we will check if there is a draw. If there are no more free slots, then there is a draw and the game is over. Now, all that's left for us is to arrange the order of actions in the game. We will arrange the inscription so that the user can understand how to play. In addition, we will use the check win function, if the user won, or the computer. And finally, the user is given the option to choose whether to play a new game. Now, after the game is over, we will ask the user if they want a new game. If yes, let him press 1. If not, let him press any other number. If the user clicks 1, we'll reset all the squares, and then print an empty board. Well done! We created a tic-tac-toe game. If you learned from the video, and it helped you, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, and that way you will stay updated on new videos. I would glad for you to like the video, and let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. Thank you. And see you next time.